Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to another edition of Hilaal Live. Thanks for joining us on Channel 347. Now, all too often we worry about our finances. We worry about how to invest, where to invest, and how to plan going forward. Well, fear not, there is a course that's happening. It's called the Foundation of the Islamic Savings and Investments Workshop. And to tell us a bit more from Kamisa Asset Management, Brother Adul Azeez Davids. Assalamu alaikum, my brother. Are you well?
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullah. Yes, all well, good. Shukran for the opportunity.
My absolute pleasure. It's such an interesting workshop that I noticed, and I thought our viewers would definitely benefit from this. What prompted you to put a workshop like this together?
Yes, that's a very important question because, as you are aware, Commerce Asset Management has been in the investment business for over 21 years. And we've been in the Sharia investing business for over 16 years now with our Commerce Islamic Equity Fund. And whenever we do roadshows or investment presentations, clients always ask, this field seems so complicated. How do you do it? Are there any pointers, any tips that you can give? So over the years, the accumulation of questions and just basic knowledge, which we became aware of that the ordinary person in the street and investor doesn't actually have, prompted us to launch this workshop. This is actually a repeat of a workshop we did last year, almost exactly a year ago. But because of the demand, we felt that we needed to redo the workshop this year as well.
Fantastic. In your opinion, who will benefit most from attending this type of workshop?
Yeah, I think the way we've structured the workshop is that you don't need any, fancy knowledge of maths or financial markets or anything. So literally anybody that has a basic working knowledge of just how to work with money. So anybody that is employed, or even if you're not employed, if you're a student, how to budget, for example. So it's really from basic entry level to, I would say, the most advanced investors as well, because we talk about scams and good investment opportunities and what to look out for in investment. So really it's for everybody, from students, learners, maybe in high school learners, to retirees. We talk about, investing options for people that are close to retirement or in retirement. So it's really the full age spectrum from learners at high school right to people that are in retirement as well.
Okay. How long are you hoping to run the workshop for, Brother Abdul Aziz?
So the workshop is structured over 4 weekends. It will run from the Saturday, the 1st of February. It starts after Asr, so we should finish before Maghrib, so it's about an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes. And we structured it such that from feedback last year, a lot of people said, we ran it Saturday mornings previously, but a lot of people actually work on a Saturday as well. And they said, look, Saturday mornings are busy, or we need to go do our shopping or whatever. So we decided to run it in the afternoon, Saturday afternoons. It will compete with the rugby, unfortunately. That's or the English soccer. But I think if you're really interested in this field, it is worthwhile attending. And it's, like I said, it's maximum an hour and 45 minutes. We actually will have 2 breaks and there will be Q&A. So the actual presentation time or real learning is between 45 minutes to an hour. And I think really for anybody that is in the Cape Town area, it's not too late to register. And it would be running over 4 weekends, 4 Saturdays starting on the 1st of February. And as I said, the 4 Saturdays in the month of February as well.
I see you've got Maulana Muhammad Carr, who's going to be co-facilitating with you as well. Comes with a wealth of knowledge, but more importantly, bringing it back to Sharia so that, the audience can benefit from the information that's given.
Yes, and I think, between myself and Maulana Muhammad Carr, we're covering quite interesting topics. And these are all relevant topics that have been requested by our investors, by the public as well. And if I can just briefly outline the topics that we will be discussing. So, in week 1, starting on the 1st of February, I will do the introduction. I will cover concepts. So as I said, you don't need to have prior knowledge. We will cover all of those concepts. And in particular, where we will focus is, how do you get to a position where you can start saving? So from budgeting to how to work with money. So that's week 1. Week 2 and week 3 would be Maulana Muhammad Carr. And that is where we will delve into the meat of the topic. Firstly, talking about what is permissible and what is not permissible from an investing point of view. and also from a savings point of view. Unfortunately, a lot of our community have money in conventional savings products where they earn interest or riba. So the riba topic is quite a big one, which you will cover in week 2. And then in week 3, you will cover effectively what makes investments and savings Sharia compliant. So there would be some terms and technical sort of jargon used, but fortunately for our attendees, there will be detailed notes that will be provided. They can refer back to the notes afterwards. That is in week 3. And then week 4, I will come back and then talk about what makes a good investment and how to watch out. What are the hallmarks of a scam? So in South Africa, unfortunately, if you look at last year, there were 3 major scams surrounding Bitcoin in particular, but then also some property scams as well. And anybody that was or attended our workshop last year would have received our checklist to how to spot a scam, and they wouldn't have fallen prey to these scams. But we will give you a checklist as to what makes what are the hallmarks and characteristics of scams and what to look out for to avoid being trapped in those scams as well.
Brilliant. I think it's worthwhile attending. Like you said, people work so hard for their money and wouldn't like to fall prey to any of those scams that are out there. Is there a cost to attend this workshop?
Yes, there is a cost. The workshop cost is 400 Rand. We have discounted it. Commercial Asset Management is co-sponsoring the workshop. So it is a discounted fee, and I think well worth the money that you will be spending. As I said, there would be detailed notes. It is a workshop format, so I will do a presentation. There will be detailed Q&A as well. We will have extensive opportunity to engage with both myself and Maulana Muhammad Kar, who is one of our leading scholars on the Sharia market in South Africa. So I think for 400 Rand, it basically works out to about 100 Rand a week for the 4 weeks, which I think is a good investment for you as an individual as well.
Okay. The workshop itself, it's one-on-one. Is it online? Tell us more. And where exactly will these workshops be conducted?
Okay, so that's a very important question because we launched the advertising and media for this last year, and we were quite overwhelmed by the demand and interest coming up from Johannesburg and Durban. So what we're contemplating is actually to have a hybrid format, to have it online as well for people that can join online. There would be a cost for the online as well. I'm not sure what that would be, but for the physical attendees, as I said, the 400 Rand is for the registration. And the workshop will be run at the CTME, so Cape Town Muslim Events offices. That's in the Lansdowne area in Cape Town. So anybody that's interested can go to the CTME website, www.ctme.co.za. All the information is there, the location of the workshop, which is in the auditorium, and that's where the physical workshop will be held. Last year, the workshop was oversubscribed, so we had to close it. There are quite a few, positions and seats still available for the in-person. But like I said, we really want to get the in-person one completed and fully attended before we open the online one. Okay. And then we're contemplating of running a hybrid for this workshop, or potentially doing an online session after the in-person one at a later stage as well.
Great. I think you've evolved and learned from the previous, format and now, branching off through various parts of South Africa. So well done. And I'm sure it's going to be well attended as well. A lot of times people think, I don't have money, I shouldn't attend a course like this. But that's not the case, right?
100%. Precisely because you don't have money. This course will not only teach you about investments, but potentially how to make money as well. And I think anybody, and that's why I say learners and students at high school, I mean, we know students don't have money, learners don't have money, but they will learn so much. And I think, in preparation to one day getting money and being in a position to invest, it's always important to have that knowledge beforehand as well. But also, like I said, ways and means of generating an income. We will talk about entrepreneurship, for example, the opportunities to generate savings from entrepreneurship, which is one of the big avenues which I think is untapped in South Africa for people that might not have the necessary qualifications to start generating income for themselves as well.
Of course. Brother Adul Azeez, it's been an absolute pleasure. Always great speaking to you. I'm sure lots of people are going to take you up on this offer, and basically they can go to the CTME website to actually find out how to join the course.
That's correct, yes. CTME.co.za.
Great stuff. Jazakallah, all the very best. Have a great weekend. We look forward to linking up with you, and always thanks for being part of our amazing community and uplifting our community on various aspects.
It's only a pleasure. Shukran. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Brother Adul Azeez Davids from Camisa Asset Management. They're holding a investments workshop. It's actually called the Foundation of the Islamic Savings and Investments Workshop that's going to be held at CTME. If you'd like to attend, do go and check them out on the social media website and find out how you can register for that workshop. It's all that we have for you for today from Cape Town and the Cape Town team. Sahel Barnes, Mohammed Parker, and for myself, Luqman Shadrack. Have a great evening. Assalamu alaikum.